Alright, I'm gonna make a quick video how to change the molding on a Prius. This works until 2015, 2010, 2015. This is the part number you need for the molding, and this is the rubber that sits between the spoiler and the windshield. It's a rubber that disintegrates with the time, so I kept these two pieces when I removed it. So they have this one is from the other side, this one from this side, from the driver's side. So they have, if you look at the new one, it has 3M tape. So is this one. To take them off, unfortunately they put underneath this metal. So what I use a little pry bar in the end, just barely careful, because when you push down you have the rubber, but still it's the edge of the. And then I use a seal picker, or it was called this one right here. So I shoveled it in the end right there, and then drag it until it got all the way to the end. So this way I removed the tape, because this one goes underneath the metal, so it's kind of hard to. In order to put this back, I'm gonna use the pick right here in the corner, lift this metal just a bit, you don't need a lot, and then I'm gonna shovel this in, and the rest of it is friction fitted. You have to open the sunroof, and the screws that it goes over there, it's a star. The key gets next to the door, so it's a star right there. There's those two screws. You have to remove just those two screws on the hinges, so you can move the sunroof a little bit back. You don't have to, only 4 screws, and then the rest it's like dealing with the 3M tape. Obviously in the gap over here was a bunch of stuff, so I had to vacuum, and the rest it's just cleaning. In the middle you're gonna friction fit. If you see, every 1.5 inches or something they have like a little tabs, so I guess it's one way in. And one more time, this is the part you need. Okay, it's about like $100. I got on eBay I think for 80 something. You gotta look for this. So anyway, right, well, hopefully it helps. Okay, I'm not sure if this is the right driver. T20. That's what I use for these bolts. Right there. Come on. Yeah. So those two, when you put it back, keep that in mind. I'm gonna point to you. There's right there. There's a hinge. There's a rod for that hinge goes across, and that rod it goes behind the hinge when you install this back. Because when you remove it, you lift it up because there's no rubber, because it's all kind of ripped off, and it helps if you take the old rubber off like that, and then you're gonna lift straight up and just move it back. And that rod, the rod from the hinge, it sits behind this metal, the bracket that screws the screws in. So just keep that in mind. When you put this back, I guess this is the main tool that's gonna be here. You push it back, this is going to be kind of in the way. I was just going to put behind and kind of roll it like this. A little bit soap helps. I didn't use anything, but there you go, installed. And when you put it back, make sure you put on the same. It's helpful if you use the screws right there. They have like a little rub from the when you screw it on. Make sure you find the same. If not, it's a lot of adjustment left and right. So when you close it, just make sure you make a nice gap. Another thing what I want to mention, these parts right here, let me get the old one. So this one right here, you can see bent. It needs to go all the way to the metal. If you don't put all the way to the metal, by the time you're gonna get over there, it's gonna be too long. So it needs to go all the way there. So you're gonna have a gap between this and a little gap where you can put this pick and lift just lightly, just lift the metal, so you can shell this in because you have a 3M tape over there. And as soon as you do that, there you go. The edge is on a sunroof. You can see I used silicone because this was coming apart. Okay, and before you screw that completely, those screws from the hinges, close it down, make sure it doesn't pinch or anything, so when you close the sunroof it's not gonna mess up. So yeah, there you go. Not too bad. I would say roughly max 1 hour with cleaning. So right, hopefully helps.